40 once, and it wasn't so bad. Matter of fact, I wish I was 40 again.
Hey, come on, Cully. Get to the canvas if you got the strength. Hey, let's go. Old timer, you got a lot of wax to blow on. Don't tell me you're out of breath just walking to the car. Hey, quiet about, take it easy.
He's unconscious. Get out. On. Get out of here. All of you, get out!
He's under sedation, Mabel. We'll know more since we look at the x-rays.
X-rays. Sedation. We went to a friend's 40th birthday party.
What do we got, Simon?
His jaw's broken in 3 places. Here, here, and here. We can't do this kind of repair work here. Jaw will need wiring, platinum pin.
Ed will have to go to Harkus Medical Center.
How we manage? Who will work the farm? How can we pay for it?
Oh, Collie will see to that.
Oh, sure. Collie. Rich Collie. Handsome Collie. A very nice guy who broke my husband's jaw.
Got anything to eat?
Is that all you're going to say?
It was my birthday party. I had a right to louse it up.
There's no disgrace in being 40 or 50 or 60. Oh, we're just growing old together. That's all that's happening.
Not to me. Nothing is happening to me, nothing.
Coley, what is it?
Look at yourself. You're no fun anymore. You're not exciting anymore. You're getting old. And you've accepted it.
Hi, Karen. I rang, but I guess you didn't hear. Collie, happy birthday. I'm sorry I couldn't be at the party last night.
Well, you didn't miss a thing.
I heard I did.
You compiling evidence?
Ed has no money. His medical bill at Harkness can break him.
Well, that's tough for Ed.
Collie, settle it now.
He'll see a dime from me when hell freezes over.
You force him to press charges and you'll end up with a police record. Collie!
I don't know what it is. If I believed in spirits, I'd say he was possessed.
Oh, it's possession, all right. Charlie is possessed by the age of 40. And he's scared stiff.
Scared. He's in a state of panic.
Karen, more suspicion surrounds the number 40 than the number 13.
Suspicion, is it? Well, Simon, you just wait till you notice the first gray hairs on your head. Or discover how short of breath you can become running after a forward pass your son has just thrown.
How is he?
Oh, he's resting quietly. He'll be down a little while. Well, nothing's broken. He'll be fine.
It can't just go on like this. Staying out half the night.
All right. I'll talk to him.
Collie respects you. But an older man talking to him about getting older? He'll listen to you, Simon.
Karen, I've asked him to come in for some simple tests. He's refused. I can't force him to come in.
There are all kinds of illnesses that you can't read on an X-ray.
I'm not all kinds of a doctor.
You're his friend.
That's not the reason you want me to talk to him. You think my medical training has endowed me with some special kind of magic? All I have to do is wave my hand and his problems will magically go away. They don't.
Simon.
Karen, please. I'm not a psychiatrist. All I would be is another amateur offering advice in a field I know very little about. There's every chance I would make matters worse.
He has a point there, Karen.
Please, Doctor. You don't have to defend me. He's my friend. I am concerned.
Then help him.
I will. The way I'm trained to, medically.
I feel sorry for you. Getting up every day and pretending that you care about people when we both know you're too insensitive even to feel. I pity you. When you're shaving tomorrow morning, when you look in that mirror, remember my husband's life is our head doctor, whether you want it there or not.
Collie, we'd like to make some tests.
You took x-rays.
That's not enough.
Simon, I'll save you some time. I know what's wrong. I suddenly realized I want to live a little.
Collie, where are you going?
Why ask? You'd only say it was symptomatic of an aging man's lust.
Collie, would it do any good if we asked you to try to talk it out?
Tell you what, in the interest of sportsmanship, I'll give you one final shot at a departing patient. What's it to be?
Stay out of fights with policemen.
Very good. The cop. I forgot about old Daniel.
You see how the world is? Look at me.
I left a house full of goodwill bearing a gift for Ed from the heart. And an over-eager cop tried to turn it into a legal obligation.
Well, this is more than enough to cover Ed's expenses at Harkness.
Collie, we care about you. All of us. But you've changed.
Collie, what we're trying to say is that there comes a stage in a man's life when problems become exaggerated. Little things are blown up all out of proportion.
You want to give it up, old man? Go dig your own grave. Don't you dare look at me like a bug under a microscope.
I'm just trying to figure you out, Collie.
Well, that's easy. I'm a mountain, an ageless rock, a river that flows through eternity.
Some rivers get polluted, and they start to stink.
Collie, stop it!
Just my feelings. But the next time you wave a red flag at a bull, give me a little time to climb over the fence. What is this? What are you doing?
Preliminary diagnosis of Collie Warren. That's what you want, isn't it?
Are you trying to tell me you antagonize him just to test his reaction?
Maybe we're all jumping at his 40th birthday because that's the most obvious conclusion. Maybe his actions are caused by something else. Maybe he's sick.
With what?
Any one of 100 diseases.
And you're going to be able to find this out without a physical examination. It's a mighty good trick if you can do it.
We can try. It's a start.
Look, Simon, I realize that you're getting involved because the hysterical wife made the statement that you didn't care. You're not insensitive, you do care. Probably a great deal more than you realize. All right, if that's the way you feel about it, get involved. But this is not the way, Simon. Simon, will you listen to me?
When do I listen to you? When you tell me to get involved or when you tell me not to?
Oh, figure it out for yourself. And keep writing.
If there's something wrong with Collie, examine him.
That's the problem. He refuses to come in.
So why come to me?
Because I've heard you two are very close.
Oh, we're friends.
Have you noticed any changes in him lately? His personality, his habits?
He's been getting a little edgy lately.
Does he, sleep through the night?
Goodbye, Doctor.
Mary, this is important.
You sound and act so special, Dr. Locke. But in the end, you're like all the rest of them.
Please, I have to know.
You already know. Collie comes here. You wanted to find out, and you did. Collie Warren runs around with a washed-out widow. Put that down on your pad.
I'm not criticizing.
Well, let me tell you. I'm a very desirable woman. I was pretty once.
You still are.
Get up. Please. No. Wait. You came here to learn about Collie. Now you know about me. Well, I'm a liar. Collie's never stayed over. Or never even kissed me. Well, except for one night last month. He got real close and then he stopped. Oh, I made a joke and he got flustered and walked right out and just forgot to leave the money.
Money?
Well, that's why he comes here. Collie's been paying off this house for me and my kids. He doesn't have to, but he still does. And he just visits to say hello and cheer us all up. Leave money for us to eat.
Why weren't you at Collie Warren's party, Jake?
Well, there's a lot of work to be done on the farm, even at this time of the year.
10 o'clock on the night of your friend's surprise party?
Okay. When Ed come to me about Collie's party, I said, count me out. I don't want any part of that man.
That's kind of strange, isn't it? Your partner's with him on some things, aren't you?
He's changed. People change, you know. Especially at that age.
What's the problem, Jake?
Okay. I did make a deal with him to go into the lumber business on the side. You know how it goes.
How did it go?
Lousy. He'd cut a tree, start to complain. His foot was small on the sweep. It was too cold. Couldn't use his fingers. He used any excuse he could to get out of doing his share of the work so he could get back to his lady friends.
Do you know that?
Do I gotta be there? When he did work, I had to stop it. He'd leave the safety shield off the mill saw. Almost cut himself in two.
That doesn't sound like Collie Warren.
Well, a lot of men end up that way. Getting older, not able to face it. Checking off the dates on the calendars. Remembering the good times they missed and the women. I was that way myself once.
How'd you handle it?
Took a cold shower.
Oh! Jake? Simon?
What's this all about, Collie?
What day is it today?
February 9th.
Merry February 9th, fellas.
What's February 9th?
Nothing. That's the beauty of it. Are we going to let the shopkeepers of this country tell us what day we can love our neighbors? Well, I got to be off. I've got more calls to make. On, dancer. Ha!
Here goes one real crazy man.
And one very sick patient.
You know how you're...
.com. Attention Medicare customers with diabetes. Now you can stop the painful pricking of your fingers with a continuous glucose monitor. And they're covered by Medicare if you qualify. Call right now for free information.
The answer is here, somewhere.
Oh, is it? A fine group of consultants you have. Each one of them's a layman with a special axe to grind. Let's take a look at the list. There's Jake Dawes, his partner, who's sore because of a bad business deal. Mary Brown, widow of Colley's farmhand, who needs his charity to survive. There's Dan Palmer, our local police chief, his friend with whom he got into a fight. And last but not least, Ed Moffat, who merely mentioned his age to him and got his jaw broken for it. Come in.
Hello, Andrew.
Hi, Dan.
Well, if that's your last will and testament, it may be just in time.
What's that supposed to mean?
Colley's angry about your checking him out. He swears you're against him, but he won't say why.
Paranoid symptoms. Now, don't tell me that's typical of the 40-year-old syndrome.
What is all this? What's he doing?
Trying to diagnose without a physical examination.
I made one close observation yesterday at Jake's place. Colley's flesh had a pallor, his grip was mushy, and his entire personality had suddenly changed again.
A man reaches 40 and decides his wife isn't good enough for him anymore. Well, that's no sickness, Doctor. That's what's known as the 40-year-old what am I doing here blues.
Oh, I see we've added one of your consultants to our staff.
Andrew, tell your helper to quit digging into a citizen's private life without his permission.
No, you tell me.
Okay, lay off, Colley. I don't want to arrest him.
For what?
Killing your helper.
Jack, you're my lawyer. And if you want to stay my lawyer, you will file this suit against Simon Locke.
I can't believe this is you.
You like the new image?
You're a monster. Simon Locke is your friend.
Harassing me? Invading my privacy?
Don't talk to me like a lawyer.
Well, he may have damaged me financially. There are grounds for punitive action.
What about my damages? Where do I go to plead my case against my husband?
Yeah. You have got a problem, lady.
Wait, please. We're arguing again. It's silly. I love you. I want to help you. Maybe another doctor somewhere.
There is nothing wrong with me.
And what's happening to us?
That's simple. You got old. You got dumpy. You got wrinkled. Your hair lost its color. Your eyes don't shine like they used to shine, as the old song goes.
You said they were the most beautiful eyes you ever saw.
Yeah. Well, that was before I went to the big city, lady, and saw what they had to offer. Very good. You finally get the message.
If it is some kind of poison, no one else around him has it. And it must come from something he's doing that no one else is doing.
It's here, right in front of us. I know it's here.
Well, we'll find it.
Careless. He's careless in his work.
So?
He's become careless. That's not like all the other farmers.
Where are you going?
Check out this farmer who seems like all the other farmers and find out what is making him different. Is that you, Collie?
I know you. You're a trespasser.
Is that your hunting gun?
Don't disturb me. I'm going to get rid of a pest.
You gonna shoot me, Collie? I see you use a lot of chemicals on this farm.
That's a heck of an observation for your last moments.
That may be the reason for some of your problems. The numbness, the explosive temper.
You don't stop.
The spray mask has never been taken out of the bag. Are you using pesticides without protection?
You just don't stop digging and prying and driving a man out of his mind.
Can't you see that you are physically ill? I want to help you, Collie.
I'm not sick.
I think you'll be all right now. We'll take him in and we'll get a good look at him.
What good will it do? Can you make him young again?
No. And maybe we can give him a chance to grow old like the rest of us.
We'll keep up the dimercaprol, IM only, and set up a regular schedule of transfusions.
What is it?
Heavy metal poisoning. Collie was spraying his grain with a metallic fungicide. He wasn't using either a face mask or protective clothing.
But he was never careless before.
He was never 40 before. A lot of men refuse to wear seatbelts because they consider that a reflection on their courage.
And the way he acted?
He's awake.
Feeling better?
I'm alive.
Well, you can't pass this off quite so casually, Collie. Let's face it, you're never going to be under 40 again. That's something you're both going to have to deal with.
How, Andrew? After the things he's said and done, what do I do?
Do this. Go home and get some rest, Karen. We'll keep Collie here for the night.
Dr. Locke, thank God for doctors who don't become personally involved. And for those who do.
right. Is that for him?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I'll take it. Thank you.
The Queen Bee, Watson.
Really?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said something.
No.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
No, I thought you said something.
No?
No.
You know, Watson, the interesting thing about the queen bee is that she seldom leaves the hive and is generally followed and protected by the other bees.
You just arrived. The messenger said it was for you.